we've got Betty and Doris. They're 6 years of age. As a species, you know, they're infamous for being incredibly social, but obviously today our girls are deciding that they're going to be quite anti-social, aren't they? So our girls are native to South America. They spend as much time in the water as they do on land. So those webbed feet at the front come in really handy being semi-aquatic. So they are herbivores, so hopefully we'll be able to encourage them over with a bit of browse. But that doesn't mean that they're not partial to a bit of root vegetables as well. So their main predators are jaguars and other carnivorous cats. So obviously being giant rodents, their teeth don't stop growing. Also they have a very interesting dietary habit of eating their own feces. Because their digestional tract is so quick, basically they don't absorb all the nutrients. So like guinea pigs, rabbits, that second wind, they manage to get everything that's really good out. So these guys are infamous for being social. So one of their nicknames is the walking footstool. We often see doves and other birds resting on the top of them, but on the whole, our girls, there we go, Harley's got the good stuff now. So being semi-aquatic, they do spend just as much time in the water. Females can have up to 4 pups at a time, and literally they can swim days after they're born, so they are ready and willing and definitely able.
How do you tell the difference between the two?
So Doris is slightly larger than Betty, and I think one has a slight clip on her, yeah, so would be her right wrist. But on the whole, they're quite hard. It's a bit like the meerkats. When you go in all day, every day, you kind of like look for your own little quirks. And again, so Doris seems to be a bit more tolerant of. So their hair is really, really coarse, similar to sort of some of the thicker coats on guinea pigs, but she does like a good old scratch of the belly and her back, and if you imagine having sort of that quite dense thick coat, it gets quite irritating. That's why going in the water is great for them.
Do they still have their own personalities? Can you see that?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously stubborn being the major one, and sometimes a bit rogue. So originally they were in with the tapirs and the rears, and when Nellie's sort of in her senior years now, she needed a bit more consistency, and the girls like to hog Nellie's bed, which no woman likes to do anyway. So I think the girls are enjoying having their own space now as well.